Hey guys, it's just Cloth here, and today into this Monster Legends Leaks video, we have a bunch of new leaked movesets as well as some new leaked mythics. So let's go and get right into it. Alright, so the first leak we have are two upcoming monster names. We got Nelphus Slayer and Dreadrock, which Dreadrock is a pretty cool name, but I'm not sure what the first one is supposed to be. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see the designs before we know for sure. But yeah, Dreadrock probably just gonna be like a big scary rock or something, which does sound pretty cool. And then we have Captain Electra's relics right here. We have already seen the traits before, but the relics are going to be shield and armor, which are pretty good for a tank actually. So yeah, it's going to be an all-around pretty great monster. And then we have Bofrost's design right here. We have already seen his adult design, but we have not seen his baby design yet, and it does look pretty cool. It's pretty much just a smaller version of the adult design, which is definitely what a baby design should be. And then we have where all the monsters are going to be inside of the Season 5 Galactic Era. We just don't have the maze or the bounty hunt yet. And apparently Lord Heyman is going to be in the Tailstone, so definitely try to get Lord Heyman because he is very cool. So yeah, get to saving your gems now while you still have time. And then we have the first monster of the video, a nature attacker with damage increase, blind immunity, and nature weakness. So his first move applies immunity to blind to all allies and applies damage boost to allies, which the damage boost is pretty good. And then he can also deal moderate nature damage to one enemy and to all enemies, which is a pretty good move. He has an insane nature damage move, which is really good. He has an AoE moderate nature damage with nature weakness, which is really cool. And yeah, that is pretty much it. He's got some pretty high damage moves, but they don't really do much, honestly. He doesn't really have any status effects, which is kind of disappointing. So yeah, I doubt he'll be very good. And then we have Velvet Tom, which is going to be an earth fire attacker with torture, stamina leak, and extra turn skills. So this one has an AoE nanovirus and stamina leak that does low earth damage to one enemy, which is already better than all of Killer Pilgrim's moves. Not sure if I said that name right, but yeah, he's way better than him. And then we have a low earth damage to one enemy and low earth damage to all enemies with an extra turn, which is okay. He also has a single target shock and electrified with an extra turn, which is actually pretty good. He's got a quicksand and sandstorm with an extra turn. So this guy's just going to be able to do a ton of status effects in like one turn too, because they all do extra turns. So yeah, in one turn you'll be able to get shock, electrified, quicksand, sandstorm, toxins, and poison all on the enemy, which will of course do a lot of damage. So yeah, he's going to be a pretty great monster. Definitely try to get him. And then the last monster we have is Gravitron. He's going to be an earth support with negative effect removal, elemental protections, random protections, and protect trait skills. So first he applies random protection status effect to all enemies, which is pretty good, and that'll also apply metal and earth protection, which is also pretty great. And then he can deal moderate earth damage to all enemies and remove all negative status effects from all enemies, which is a very good move right there. He can also remove all negative status effects from one ally and apply metal protection to one ally, which is really good. Oh, and I just realized I said all enemies on this one. It is to all allies, not all enemies. Removing negative status effects from all enemies would not be good. And yeah, that is pretty much it. He does not have very many good moves. He's got like two right here. These are his only really good moves, which is kind of disappointing because that does mean that he is not a very good monster. And then we have a new Obsidian Relic, Electra's shield. So after being damaged by a skill, it will give an armor to the wearer, which is pretty good, and it does it 3 times. And then when the turn starts, if the wearer's life is below 50%, it will heal the wearer and apply damage protection, which is very good. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very good Obsidian Relic. Unfortunately, since it is Obsidian, it will cost like 900 gems. But of course, it is very good, so I'm not sure if that's worth it or not. And yeah, that is what we have for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.